My name is Michael Gonzalez, senior guard for Conval High School, and you're watching Friday Night Football with WMUR.
All right, we are back at it again. Welcome to another year of Friday Night Football. Week 1 was very busy. 21 games for New Hampshire squads. Let's start with our game of the week, of course, featuring Salem and Concord. Let's head out to Concord now and check out how this game went. Both these teams made the playoffs last year, and this one got off to a very exciting start. On the very first play from scrimmage, Concord's Colin Savard bounces off his own teammate, and he's got daylight. Rips off a 67-yard run all the way down to the 1-yard line. Savard would punch in the first score, 7-0 Concord. Salem with the ball. Fumble on the snap. Ball is out and recovered by Concord's Jaxarian Diachenko. Crimson Tide take over but couldn't score. Blue Devils with the ball again. Quarterback Kason Roberge going 23 yards to Colin Salkovitz, and check out the great catch by the junior. Bobbles it but is able to haul it in for the big first down. It leads to this. Jordan Zutnini takes the pitch and scores from 11 yards out. 7-7 game in the second. Before the end of the half, Roberge is trying to go long, but he's dropped by Concord's Draxon Grofair. Salem takes it 21-14. All right, let's go to Merrimack, where the Tomahawks hosted the powerhouse Bedford Bulldogs. Here's a name F&F fans are used to hearing. Bedford's Brody Helton doing what he does best. A 35-yard TD run to put the Bulldogs ahead 7-0. And here he comes again. Helton has been making plays like this his whole career, the senior. Rushing for more than 200 yards. He had 4 touchdowns. Helton committed to play D1 lacrosse at Rutgers next year. Merrimack trying to get on the board. Quarterback Maverick Torres rolling left, escaping the pressure, fires up a deep ball to a wide open Caden Dine for the touchdown. 14-6 ball game. The Bulldog offense keeps rolling though. QB Bennett Matthews, another lacrosse standout who's committed to Duke, completes to Bryson DeRusso. Bedford wins it 48-20. Let's check out the scoreboard now. Exeter won in a close one, 24-20 over Timberlane. Keene beats Goffstown 35-21. Manchester Memorial starting off the year with an out-of-state opponent. The Crusaders beating the Central Knights from Providence. That was a close one, 14-13 the final. Some more highlights. The defending D1 champion Pinkerton Astros hosting the Windham Jaguars. The Astros with the ball here. Aiden McDonald with the handoff to Brady Spellman. He runs it in for 6, and Pinkerton looking ready to defend their title. They win it 28-0. More from the scoreboard. Londonderry, D1 finalist last season, defeating Alvern 33-7. The Nashua North Titans are 1-0 after their 31-7 victory over Manchester Central. Portsmouth Oyster River with a huge win to start the season, a shutout victory, 35-0 over Dover. Winnicott beating Spalding 24-13. Our next matchup is from D2 Pelham and Bow. 2 playoff teams looking to compete amongst the best in the state once again. Let's check out the highlights. The Pythons had their dominant run of 4 straight state titles in last year. The Pythons, once again, looking good and ready for another championship appearance. Luke Draper gets the handoff. He turns the corner. He gets physical right at the goal line, scoring the game's first touchdown. More Pythons and more from Draper. He works the corner once again. 18-0 Pelham after the 2-point conversion. Pelham's defense shut out ball in the first half. Here's Kevin Hardy to Brady Williams for a touchdown. The Pythons led 34-0 at the half. They go on to win it 41-8. Back to the scoreboard. Well, more highlights. Manchester West had one of the best turnarounds last season. The Blue Knights hosting the Pembroke Spartans. The West offense had it going. Manny Mendoza down the field to Miles Wider for the touchdown. Pembroke trying to get some offense going. The QB Porter Brown keeps it himself, breaking through for a tough run, but too much West. We'll see Laquan Williams in this highlight with a touchdown run. West keeping the momentum from last season going, winning 49-0. All right, let's head to Milford. The Spartans hosting Plymouth. The Bobcat offense was a force. Cody Rousseau runs in for a 20-yard score. That made it 41-0 Plymouth. Bobcats looking for even more. A nice tackle by Milford's Jeremiah Nagari for a loss. but Plymouth would not be denied. Brayton Guay on the keeper for another score. Plymouth rolls to a 49-0 victory. All right, back to the scoreboard. The Souhegan Sabres starting their D2 title defense against St. Thomas. They got a 47-14 W. Running back Ryland Radulino had 5 total touchdowns, and quarterback Michael Flingo accounting for 3 scores. Conval won a thriller, beating Kennett by a final of 21-20. Kingswood taking down Hollis Brookline in a shutout, 28-0. John Stark 40, Merrimack Valley nothing in an impressive shutout win for the Generals. Trinity winning their opener, beating Hanover 33-10. Trinity quarterback Ali Service passing for 238, 2 touchdowns and rushing for 151, and 2 other touchdowns. And how about Campbell starting its D3 title defense with a 24-6 win over Laconia. Stevens with a 40-6 W over Fall Mountain. And our final score of the night, Monadnock 26, Somersworth 7. A reminder, you can watch all of our Friday night football shows on our website, WMUR.com, and click on sports, or watch on our mobile app. Sports Director Mike Cronin, of course, joining me after every show. Week 1, we're here. We made it.
Nice
we
job.
did it. First week, obviously, first time looking at these schools, these teams. What stood out to you week 1?
Well, first of all, 21 games. Have you ever read 21 games?
Without any preseason mini camps, I think I did pretty well.
Like you've done this before, Jonathan.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, it was an exciting night. A lot of blowouts,
Yeah.
but I think that's just common. This is what happens when you start a new season.
Yeah.
Teams are still figuring things out.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you saw the powerhouses show up. Bedford, Pinkerton, Souhegan, some of these other teams. Campbell,
Pelham.
teams that we that we expected to do well did do well tonight. So it's going to be interesting to see how this season goes, though. What about you?
I think we talked about West a lot last year, how they turned their season around and 49-0 win to start the season. Maybe they can keep that momentum going. That would be a great story for the West program.
Week 1 of 9 of the regular season in the books, Jonathan. Good stuff. Let's look ahead to our Week 2 FNF Game of the Week. A heavyweight matchup at Stello Stadium. How about this? Bedford at Nashua South. 2 teams that are expected to be very good this year.